Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to your regular sessions of English teaching, and I hope that you people have been well. So, after this interaction that we had on the online session, so today we are going to begin with the chapter which is actually a real autobiographical account of William Douglas, that is Deep Water. So to just understand what the whole chapter is about, or the whole this account is about basically, so you should just know that the story, it deals with the idea of fear, dar, when you are like so scared of something, and it conveys that fear becomes a great obstacle in the way of happiness. So sometimes when you are scared of something, it would become an obstacle in your general life, in your way of life, in your happiness, and it becomes a negative feeling, and it paralyzes human beings and it makes them passive. So the story conveys the message that no matter what fear you have in your life, no matter what troubles and problems that you are facing, but we should make consistent efforts. And I would again stress on the word consistent. Consistent matlab that does not change over the period of time. एक जैसे efforts, जितनी मेहनत आप day 1 से कर रहे हैं, it should last till the ending day of whatever your targeted time is. So consistent efforts should be there to overcome that fear. Now I told you that it's an autobiographical account. So this chapter or this excerpt is by William Douglas. Now William Douglas was, an advocate, a very famous advocate for human rights in the USA, and then later on he became a judge in the Supreme Court, and he had served the longest tenure in the court, that was for 36 years. So this story is about the childhood of William Douglas, and basically it is, it's an essay. So it has been taken from Men and Mountains by William O. Douglas, okay, and it is about his childhood. When he was almost just barely 10 or 11 years old, he had a very, very bad experience in one of the pools at YMCA. And that drowning, that almost drowned to death experience had impacted his life so much that he had completely lost all the joys of being around any water body. And he had developed so much of phobia of water that he couldn't enjoy anything that was related to water, be it being a pool, be it coming close to any water body thing or any activity, boating, fishing, nothing. But then William Douglas did not give up. What did he do? He made consistent efforts to fight his fear, and he overcame the phobia that he had developed because of that really annoying experience that took place in his life. So today we will start with this excerpt, and we'll come to know that how it feels to drown. See children, you can never imagine how it is to drown unless and until you actually experience it. है ना? So it is, they say generally, that deaths through water and fire are very, very painful. So a drowning experience, and especially in the case of William Douglas, which is a near to death experience, it had completely changed his life. And please imagine, it is not William Douglas the judge, no, it is just William Douglas, a very thin, a very lanky 10 or 11-year-old boy who has had a near to death experience through drowning. Okay, so in this essay he talks about his fear of water, and thereafter how he finally overcame his fear of water. And it's very important that we pay a lot of attention, wherein we get to have the details of his fear. How it is to have that kind of fear and how it affects and impacts the life. This is what we need to understand. So I begin with the explanation. Please keep a pencil in hand as I begin the word-to-word explanation of the chapter. So he says, it had happened when I was 10 or 11 years ago. It kya hai? The incident. That one bad incident which changed his life completely. So he says that this incident had happened when he was barely 10 or 11 years old. Who is I over here? I is William Douglas, your author. So he says, I had decided to learn to swim. He had decided to learn to swim. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima. YMCA is Young Men Christian Association, and Yakima is a county. County is a state-like division, okay, a prolonged state-like division in Washington, basically USA. So Yakima is like a sub-state sort of a thing in Washington, USA. And he's saying that I wanted to learn swimming, and the swimming pool at YMCA in Yakima had offered the exact opportunity. Matlab, there was a nice swimming pool in the YMCA of Yakima, so he decided that he's going to learn swimming there. Why the YMCA pool, the swimming pool? Because the Yakima river was very, very treacherous. Treacherous matlab it was not at all trustworthy. The river was apparently quite wild and quite dangerous, and it could not be trusted in terms of being a river jahan pe you can go and learn how to swim. Mother continually warned against it. Against it matlab against the river. William Douglas's mother kept on warning him that you are not supposed to go anywhere close to the Yakima river. And she kept fresh in my mind the details of each drowning in the river. And as a mother, she kept in the mind of William Douglas every now and then she used to inform him that this river is very, very dangerous. कौन सी river? Yakima river. Because there were many drownings. काफी लोग उसमें डूब करके मर जाते थे. So it was decided कि अगर swimming सीखनी है, so it has to be in the YMCA pool. So YMCA is Young Men Christian Association. एक और चीज होती है उसको बोलते हैं YWCA, that is Young Women Christian Association. Okay, so इसको ऐसे समझ लो कि like a big organization जिनके पास अपना एक swimming pool था, और ये कहाँ था? In Yakima. So he says, but the YMCA pool was safe. Now a swimming pool is safe because a swimming pool is being designed in a way all the conditions are controlled. आपको depth का पता है, आप जानते हैं कि there will be no waves, chances of drowning are like very, very rare. So that's the best way to learn to swim. It was safe क्यों था YMCA pool? Because it was 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end, and while it was 9 feet at the other. Now if you know, children, that in a swimming pool the drop is gradual. तो it's like कि swimming pool would go like this, ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, और फिर ऐसे होता चला जाएगा वो deep. तो ये वाला जो part होता है pool का, it is extremely shallow. यहाँ पे बिल्कुल गहरा नहीं होता है पानी. Deepest part कहाँ होता है? इधर. तो ये जो drop होता है ये gradual होता है. मतलब यहाँ पे बिल्कुल आप ऊपर तक खड़े हो सकते हैं, यहाँ थोड़ा और गहरा हुआ, यहाँ थोड़ा और गहरा हुआ, यहाँ थोड़ा और deepest कहाँ हो गया? यहाँ पे हो गया. So this is the drop. This is a gradual drop of a pool. So this is the shallow end and this is the deepest end. So he says that the shallow end was just 2 to 3 feet. मतलब ऐसे समझ लो कि यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 से 3 फीट पानी था और deeper end पे कितना था? 9 feet. और ये जो drop था it was gradual. ऐसा नहीं था कि यहाँ से shallow से एकदम 9 feet. No, it was gradual. Swimming pools are always designed like this. So the drop was gradual. I got a pair of water wings. Now water wings are inflated rubber wings which are kept around the arms or the chest, and they would prevent the children from drowning. So he bought for himself a pair of water wings and he went to the pool. तो ये डिसाइड हो गया कि भाई स्विमिंग सीखना है और कहाँ सीखना है, YMCA के स्विमिंग पूल में. तो वो अपने लिए वाटर विंग्स ले आया एंड ही वेंट टू द पूल. आई हेटेड टू walk naked into it and show my skinny legs, but I subdued my pride and did it. अब वो कहता है कि मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता था वहां से पूल तक चलना, naked into it and show my skinny legs. Okay, now obviously when you go for swimming you would just be in your trunks or your swimming suit. So William Douglas was a very skinny, a very patla, a very lanky fellow. And his legs were very very skinny, very thin. So he used to feel shy कि मेरे इतने पतले पतले पैर दिखते हैं and I don't look. But अब भाई स्विमिंग करनी है तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So he says, I subdued my pride and did it. Subdued मतलब उसने अपनी प्राइड को बिल्कुल दबाया, बिल्कुल खत्म किया, बिल्कुल फिनिश ऑफ करा, and he did it. And he had to do it because he had to learn to swim. From the beginning, however, I had an aversion to the water. अब विलियम डगलस बताते हैं कि फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग, बचपन से ही डिड नॉट लाइक वाटर मच. ही हैड अ डिसलाइक टुवर्ड्स वाटर. और उसके पीछे भी एक रीजन था. क्या रीजन है? दिस स्टार्टेड व्हेन आई वाज 3 or 4 years old एंड फादर टुक मी टू द बीच इन कैलिफोर्निया. अब ये डर पानी का या ये डिसलाइक टुवर्ड्स वाटर कब शुरू हो गई? इट वॉज अ डिसलाइक हियर. अभी फियर नहीं था, बट हाँ, he was never comfortable with water. तो ये ऐसे हुआ कि his father had taken him to a beach in California and he and I stood together in the surf. They were in the water and he was holding on to his father. But फिर भी क्या हो गया? Yet the waves knocked me down and swept me over. छोटा ही था वो, he was just 2 or 3 years old. और suddenly क्या हुआ? एक wave आई, a wave came and it swept him over. And though he was holding on to his father, he got swept in the water. I was buried in water, and he was just a small child, okay, and all water over him. And I have highlighted a few important things here. He was buried in water, the breath was gone, and he was frightened. अब just imagine आप सिर्फ 2 या 3 साल के या 3-4 साल के बच्चे हैं and suddenly you have water all over you and you cannot breathe. How frightened you are going to be. Yes. अब father laughed because obviously उसे कोई डूबना थोड़ी ना था वहां. So father started laughing. Father के लिए तो it was just an episode. कह रहे तुम पानी में गिर गए. But there was terror in my heart at the overpowering forces of the waves. But for William Douglas, a terror came in his heart. बहुत ज्यादा डर उसके दिल में आ गया. किस चीज पे? The overpowering forces of the waves. The waves are very strong. He realized कि भाई water is not a joke. Waves of the oceans are not a joke. So he realized कि भाई water is dangerous. तो ये बचपन से जो एक ये इंसिडेंट हुआ, that had developed this aversion in his heart, a dislike for water. तो अब बचपन के बाद, now when he is 10 or 11 years old, he decides to learn swimming. My introduction to the YMCA swimming pool revived unpleasant memories and stirred childish fears. Now he says, when I came to the pool, तो pool देखते ही वो सारी childhood memories, the fears, unpleasant memories and childish fears, वो सब दिमाग में वापस आ गए. ठीक? Unpleasant memories because वो पानी में 1-2 मिनट के लिए भी या 1-2 सेकंड के लिए भी जो उसका एक्सपीरियंस था इन द ओशन, इट वॉज नॉट वेरी गुड. बट इन अ लिटिल वाइल आई गैदर्ड कॉन्फिडेंस. बट भाई उसने कॉन्फिडेंस तो गैदर करा अपना वापस. आई पैडल्ड विद माई न्यू वाटर विंग्स, वॉचिंग द अदर बॉयज, ट्राइंग टू लर्न बाय एपिंग देम. एपिंग मीन्स कॉपीइंग देम. बट फिर उसने पैडलिंग शुरू करी. उसने वाटर विंग्स अपने लगाए हुए थे तो वो नहीं डूब सकता था. ही स्टार्टेड टू कॉपी द अदर बॉयज. I did this 2 or 3 times on different days and was just beginning to feel at ease in the water when the misadventure happened. अब यही पैडलिंग, वाटर विंग्स के साथ और पानी में कंफर्टेबल होना उसने शुरू ही किया था. He had just, gathered his confidence and he had begun to feel at ease. At ease मतलब आराम में आना. He had just begun to feel comfortable in the water जब ये misadventure हुआ. So I would like to highlight this word misadventure because एक तो होता है बेटा adventure wherein you enjoy, there is thrill, और misadventure होता है जहाँ something very bad happens in the name of adventure. Okay, where somebody comes close to dying or when somebody even dies in the name of adventure. तो अब ये मिसएडवेंचर क्या हुआ विलियम डगलस के साथ जिसने उनकी बिल्कुल लाइफ चेंज कर दी. दिस इज नाउ व्हाट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. I went to the pool when no one else was there. So just like every day he went to the swimming pool. The place was quiet. The water was still. भाई कोई भी नहीं आया हुआ था वहाँ तो इट वॉज वेरी क्वाइट. वाटर वॉज स्टिल. ऑब्वियसली वो कोई नेचुरल वाटर्स तो है नहीं जिसमें बहता हुआ पानी होगा, तो पानी कैसा था? स्टिल. एंड द टाइल्ड बॉटम वॉज वाइट एंड क्लीन एज अ बाथटब. टाइल्ड बॉटम किसका? द बॉटम ऑफ द स्विमिंग पूल. स्विमिंग पूल पे नीचे क्या होता है? टाइल्स लगी होती हैं, तो ये उस टाइल्स की बात हो रही है. तो द टाइल्ड बॉटम वॉज वाइट एंड क्लीन एज अ बाथटब. What is the literary device here? As. स्विमिंग पूल की क्लीन टाइल्स को किससे कंपेयर करा है? विद द क्लेनलीनेस ऑफ अ बाथटब. जैसे बिल्कुल वाइट स्पिक एंड स्पैन क्लीन होता है बाथटब, बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से जो स्विमिंग पूल का बॉटम था, जो फ्लोर था स्विमिंग पूल का, वो बिल्कुल वाइट और क्लीन था. आई वॉज टिमिड about going in alone. Now he says that I was timid. I was little nervous to go in the water alone. थोड़ी तो भाई उसको घबराहट थी ही, तो उसने क्या डिसाइड करा? So I sat on the side of the pool to wait for others. तो उसने डिसाइड करा कि बाकी लोग और आ जाएं, then I'm going to go in the pool. Okay? So please understand, he has come to the swimming pool. Nobody is there. The water is very quiet. It is neat and clean. And because Douglas is little nervous, he's timid, so he decides कि नहीं मैं अकेला तो पानी में नहीं जाऊंगा. I am going to wait. Let the other boys come. अब क्या हुआ? I had not been there long when in came a big bruiser of a boy. अब ज्यादा देर विलियम डगलस वहां नहीं था और इतने ही में क्या हुआ? A big, strong, aggressive boy came. Bruiser means strong and aggressive. Okay, a bully kind of a boy. Bully kind of a boy matlab, you know what is bullying children. Okay, and you would know that always there is some bully in the class or there would be somebody in the class जिसको दूसरों को परेशान करने में, दूसरों को दुख देने में बहुत मजा आता है. Okay, he gets some kind of happiness in troubling people around. तो ऐसे ही वो बैठा हुआ था विलियम डगलस, and then came in a big bruiser of a boy, a very strong aggressive boy, and he was around 18 years old. अब विलियम डगलस उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन देते हैं. He had thick hair on his chest. He was a beautiful physical specimen. मतलब physically if you look at the boy, he was quite fit and well built, with legs and arms that showed ripping muscles. So he, unlike William Douglas, who was very thin, very weak, very lanky, this big boy who was 18 years old was well built, strong, and quite a nice physical specimen. Okay. And इस लड़के ने क्या करा? This big bruiser of a boy, ये विलियम डगलस के पास आया and he yelled, जोर से चिल्लाया, Hi skinny, how do you like to be ducked? और उसने उसको बोला कि हाई स्किनी. स्किनी मतलब उसका मजाक उड़ा रहा है कि तुम कितने पतले हो बिल्कुल. ओके, हाई स्किनी, हाउ डू यू लाइक टू बी डक्ड? डक मतलब उठाकर किसी को बिल्कुल पानी में फेंक देना. ओके, एंड व्हाट डिड ही डू? ही पिक्ड अप, विद दैट ही पिक्ड मी अप एंड टॉस्ड मी इनटू द डीप एंड. और उसके ये कहते ही साथ ही इस लड़के ने, जो ये 18 years old का लड़का था, he picked William Douglas up and he threw him, he tossed him. Tossed मतलब फेंक दिया. In the deeper end of the pool. और deeper end pool का कितना deep था? 9 feet. Remember. He threw William Douglas in the deeper end of the pool. रिमेंबर चिल्ड्रन, अभी विलियम डगलस को स्विमिंग नहीं आता है, वो थोड़ा थोड़ा बस कंफर्टेबल हो ही रहा था पानी से, दैट दिस मिस एडवेंचर टुक प्लेस। अब क्या हुआ? आई लैंडेड इन अ सिटिंग पोजिशन, swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. अब क्या हुआ? उसने विलियम डगलस को फेंका, he landed in a sitting position, swallowing water and went at once to the bottom. बिल्कुल डेप्थ में पूल की विलियम डगलस चला गया। I was frightened, but not yet frightened out of my wits. He was very frightened, but इतना भी frightened नहीं कि he could not think, he could not use his mind. On the way down, I planned. अब as he was going down, in those fraction of few seconds, उसने plan करा विलियम डगलस ने कि मैं कैसे अपने आप को सेव करूंगा। I planned when my feet hit the bottom, कि जैसे ही my feet are going to hit the bottom of the pool of the deeper end, 9 feet वाला, I would make a big jump. मैं जोर से अपने पैरों से जोर लगाऊंगा और ऊपर की तरफ जंप करूंगा। I would come to the surface, मैं एकदम surface पे आ जाऊंगा। फिर क्या होगा? I will lie flat on it and paddle to the edge of the pool. So this is what he had planned, and I have also marked it here and I have also written it here. So please make a note. और ये समझने वाली बात भी है, okay? So maybe I can show it to here. So William Douglas thought, let's say कि ये bottom of the pool है. So William Douglas thought कि जैसे ही he was gradually coming here. He thought जैसे ही I am going to come here to the bottom of the pool. Okay, let's say ये विलियम डगलस के पैर हैं. I'm bad at drawing, so don't judge here. So he said जैसे ही I am going to hit the bottom of the pool, I am going to jump. मैं जोर से जंप करूंगा और जैसे ही मैं जोर से जंप करूंगा क्या होगा? मैं यहाँ सरफेस पे आ जाऊंगा। जैसे ही मैं सरफेस पे आ जाऊंगा, what will I do? I am going to lie flat and I will start paddling. और फिर मैं ऐसे ऐसे से पैडल करते हुए क्या हो जाऊंगा? I will come to the edge of the pool. बट एक बात सोचो बेटा, इतनी जोर से थोड़ी ना कोई जंप कर सकता है कि आपने 9 फीट से नीचे पानी से जंप करा और एकदम आप ऊपर आ गए। वेरी वेरी रेयर। यू नीड टू स्विम टू गो टू द सरफेस ऑफ द पूल। ओके, यहाँ पे अनलेस एंड अनटिल कोई फोर्स आपको थ्रो करे कि आपको किसी नीचे किसी मशीन ने ऊपर फेंका या किसी चीज ने आपको पुल करा, तब तो आप एकदम ऊपर जा सकते हैं, वरना तो नहीं आ सकते। तो अब ये एक प्लान था विलियम डगलस के पास जो उसने यहाँ सोचा था। तो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, आई वुड मेक अ बिग जंप। नंबर 1, मैं जंप करूंगा नीचे, मतलब पूरा अपने पैरों से जोर से एफर्ट लगाऊंगा ऊपर की तरफ आने के लिए। उस जंप से क्या होगा? आई विल कम टू द सरफेस। जैसे ही मैं सरफेस पे आ जाऊंगा, आई विल लाई फ्लैट। कैसे लाई फ्लैट? ऐसे। माई बैड ड्रॉइंग। ओके, एंड देन आई एम गोइंग टू पैडल टू द एज ऑफ द पूल। फिर मैं पैडल करते हुए आई विल गो टू द एज ऑफ द पूल। इट सीम्ड अ लॉन्ग वे डाउन। अब ये सब उसने सोचा while he was going down. Those 9 feet were more like 90. अब एकदम ही थोड़ी ना वो नीचे चला जाएगा, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है। तो वो कहता है कि those 9 feet were like 90 feet. And before I touched bottom of the pool, my lungs were ready to burst. Obviously सांस नहीं आ रहा है, तो ऐसा लगेगा कि बस your lungs will burst. But when my feet hit bottom, I summoned all my strength. But जैसे ही उसके पैर नीचे वहाँ पूल के टाइल्स पे लगे, उसने सारी अपनी स्ट्रेंथ गैदर करी and made what I thought was a great spring upwards. I imagined I would bob to the surface like a cork. Again the word used is like. Simile. Please make a note. Simile. So he thought, और कैसे उसने एक्सप्लेन करा है कि उसने सोचा मैं जैसे ही नीचे मेरे पैर लगेंगे पूल पे, मैं जोर से आई एम गोइंग टू जंप एंड आई विल गो टू द सरफेस लाइक अ कॉर्क। कॉर्क होती है ना, वो प्रेशर से कॉर्क बंद करी होती है बॉटल में, आप जैसे ही वो कॉर्क खोलते हैं इट पॉप्स अप and then it goes out of pressure. But वो pressure कहाँ था? वो pressure तो था ही नहीं. Instead क्या हुआ? I came up slowly. भाई यहाँ से विलियम डगलस ने जोर से जंप लगाई. ऐसे थोड़ी ना होगा कि एकदम कोई प्रेशर तो था नहीं कि he can just walk out. So what happened? He came very very slowly towards the surface. That is what he's saying. I opened my eyes and saw nothing. He's saying that I opened my eyes and saw nothing but water. बहुत धीरे 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 he is coming upstairs. He is coming towards the surface. He is coming upwards, not upstairs, towards the surface. And when he opened his eyes, all that he could see was water. Water that had a dirty yellow tinge to it. Tinge matlab a little color. Dirty yellow matlab the water was not clean apparently. I grew panicky. And now the panic sets in. What is panic? घबराहट. अब विलियम डगलस ने पैनिक करना शुरू करा क्योंकि जो प्लान उसने सोचा था वो प्लान वैसा नहीं रहा. I reached up as if to grab a rope. अब पूल के साइड्स में रोप बंदी होती है ताकि अगर कभी कोई ऐसा अनटूवर्ड इंसिडेंस हो जाए तो एटलीस्ट यू कैन ग्रैब अ रोप. तो ही ट्राइड टू ऐसे कि रोप ग्रैब कर ले, बट मिडिल ऑफ द पूल में कहाँ से रोप आएगी? वहां तो कोई रोप नहीं थी ना. तो जब उसने ऐसे करके पकड़ने की कोशिश करी तो हाथ में क्या आएगा? ओनली वाटर. My hands clutched only at water. I was suffocating. Please children understand these words. Panicky, suffocating, सांस नहीं आ रहा है, दम घुट रहा है. I tried to yell. उसने चिल्लाने की कोशिश करी बट पानी में कोई आवाज नहीं आती है. But no sound came out. फिर क्या हुआ? Only the eyes and nose came out. थोड़ा वो पहुंचा सरफेस तक जैसे तैसे ऊपर of the water, but not my mouth. जैसे तैसे थोड़ी हिम्मत करके उसने जैसे स्ट्रगल करता कराता he reached to the surface. but फिर क्या हुआ? सिर्फ आईज और नोज पानी से बाहर आई, माउथ फिर भी बाहर नहीं आया पानी से. एंड दैट वॉज हिज first failed attempt to be out of the water. So today we are doing it till here. That is going to be the part 1 of the explanation. So what happened? He had this plan कि मैं ऐसे करके नीचे से पुश करूंगा और मैं ऊपर पहुंच जाऊंगा, बट वो ऐसा नहीं हो पाया. So you saw children that his first attempt of trying to come out of the water has been unsuccessful. Only the eyes and nose came out of the water, but the mouth was still in the water. So with this I would like to conclude today's session. Whatever problems and queries you have, I will discuss them in the Google Meet class. In the meanwhile, if you want, you can do a little more research on William Douglas. There are certain words and expressions. Treacherous, subdue, failed at the surface. No, this one we have not encountered. Misadventure हमने encounter करा. तो अभी treacherous, subdued and misadventure. These 3 we have encountered. मतलब we came across while I was explaining. So you can look at these. Fine then, I'll see you in the next session. Take care and please keep noting down your queries so that they can be taken care of in the next session. Take care children.